Hello, and welcome to Gear Grinders. Coming up in today's episode.
James is confused by the ocean. I'm confused by some tyres. And Raccoon Man is confused by a jetpack. All of that, of course, is to come later in the show, but now we must come to classic sports cars.
Yes, there are quite a few around at the moment, although some of them are quite expensive.
So the producers thought we should get in on the classic sports car action. So the producers bought a car for James and myself and told us to bring them to the port of Los Santos for what they described as an interesting test. So, this is what I have. The producers have actually saddled me with a Michelin GT. It is it's a car. It's a sports classic, and it's got two doors. I don't like this car very much, viewers, I have to say. Hence why, the producers probably saddled me with it. But, I mean, I hope it will be good for what we're doing. I don't exactly know what we're doing. But let's see, because James has just arrived and... James?
Yeah, what's up?
There's no way to say this nicely. So I'm just going to come out with it. Your car's made out of cardboard!
Well, not all of it. Look, there's like some rust around it, not just
Hang
cardboard.
on, the cardboard on your car, literally... the bottom part of the door has also got a piece of cardboard.
Look, it's a consistent look now. There's just cardboard everywhere on it.
Right, yeah, so what is this rusty pile of somewhat goodness, actually?
It's the tube reg. It's from Russia, as you might be able to tell from the name.
Yeah. I actually quite like this car.
Do you? See, because I think your car looks pretty good, to be honest, but it just seems like a worse version of mine.
Why don't you take it?
Well, no, because that's what I was going to say. It just looks like a worse version of mine.
Well, it is. That is exactly true. Yours has 4 seats. Mine only has 2. Yours looks so much better. I'm pretty sure if you fixed it up as well.
Yeah, give it a nice coat of paint.
I've got the short straw here, haven't I?
You really do, yes.
How much does your cost?
It costs $145,000.
Oh wow, really? Wait,
Yes.
really?
Yes, that cheap.
Oh my god. You're never going to believe how much mine costs.
Was it like 300,000, 400,000 or something?
$1,225,000. That is not a joke.
It's almost 10 times as much.
Yeah, well, it's even more than 10 times as yours, probably. I don't know. Right, what have we got to do?
Right, well, the producers have told me the challenge, and it's to go from 0 to 80 miles an hour on this sort of like... this bit here, the bit in front of us.
Oh, I see. This... I don't know what you call it. Is it like a dock, a pier?
A dock, I guess? Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is a small, like, caveat. So,
Oh, right, okay.
if you see up there's sort of like a mound of dirt.
Oh, yes.
If you don't hit 80, you're not allowed to brake, and you'll have to go into that water.
Oh. Right. How good's the acceleration on your car?
It's pretty good, I think.
I mean, oh for God, I'm so dead. I might bring some scuba gear.
that would probably be a good
Yes.
idea. So, since I was on the start line, I decided to go first. Right, let's give this a go. I really do hope it doesn't fall apart while I'm doing the race, but I'm sure it won't. Hopefully this cardboard doesn't get soggy this time. I'm getting a little bit nervous. I really hope it does hit 80. Okay, it's clear now. It's time for me to go. Let's go. Okay. 80, brake! Right. Right, so quite a bit of distance to get there, so pretty well I think that went. I really do hope Andrew does better. His car is way more expensive than mine. Yeah, so now it's his turn, and I'm sure it will go completely fine.
Here we go! Speed! Power! Oh no.
After his accident, I was, of course, very supportive. Do you need a towel? Oh, hang on, is he even down there? He's just disappeared. I can't see him. Maybe he'll appear anytime soon. After some more staring at the ocean, and I mean a lot more, Andrew finally decided to appear.
Well, thanks for the help.
Well, how could I have helped you?
Well, gee, I don't know. Maybe you could have thrown, I don't know, something!
Well, I tried to think of something. There's no life ring around here.
So that tuberate managed to get to 80 miles an hour and stop before going into the sea.
Yes.
My Michele GT is now going to have to be fished out of the sea. How's yours doing? Oh. Has the cardboard at the back caught fire? Is the exhaust near the cardboard?
Well, I guess it must be.
Right. Well, that's not a good design feature. In fact, yeah, your car is just basically on fire now.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Oh god, now the rest. Oh god, now the front's on fire.
The Jetpack, it's too strong.
Let's move. Let's get out of here. That's a lot of fire. Oh. Yeah. It's still... Okay, the fire is largely... Oh, there we go. Your cardboard car is now exploded and has just been reduced to a charred wreck.
No, that really doesn't look good. I'm surprised cars are still driving faster.
This has not gone well.
No, it really hasn't.
Well, I think we're going to have to go and fix these cars before we can do anything else.
I agree, so I think it's time to go back to the studio. Right, we'll pick up with that later on. However, first, I am going to look at the thruster, the jetpack in the game. Now, it may be very expensive, but it also is very cool, so I thought I'd take a look at it and see what it can do. This is the Mammoth Thruster, arguably one of the coolest vehicles in the game. It costs $2.75 million, even with a discount, and can only be stored in top secret underground facilities, which hints at just how dangerous it can be. It has more firepower than most helicopters, with either dual front miniguns or homing missile launchers, like this one has. Finally, it has jet assisted takeoff, JATO, to help get off the ground as fast as possible. All this is great in theory, but means nothing if it's really hard to fly, or if it's unable to defend itself. Now, you can get countermeasures like the flares this one has, but are these really good enough to withstand a full-blown assault? Well, to find out, I'm going to attempt to escape from Humane Labs and fly to a secret bunker on the west coast, while being pursued in a Buzzard attack helicopter by the Raccoon Man. Now obviously if we both set off at the same time he's going to be able to shoot me immediately, which is a bit unfair, so I will get a 15-second head start to stop this. Oh, look, he's just arrived. At this point I was interrupted by Raccoon Man's sudden arrival, who didn't seem too happy with my casual trash talk. Right, hello there Raccoon Man, are you ready to lose in your very very slow and very very bad Buzzard? Is that a yes, is that a no? Okay, I'm going to take that as a no. I'm just going to get back in here and leave. Okay Raccoon Man. Oh, I hope he doesn't go too hard on me. Okay, Raccoon Man, I'm leaving now. Oh my goodness. Jet assisted takeoff is quite something. Keep quite low to the ground so I can keep my speed up. It was a little bit off to get over this hill. Oh no, it looks like he's taken off as well. So things are going to get a bit more difficult now. Oh my goodness, those are good flares. Really go for it. Get this. These flies are just OP. Just nothing's towards me. Oh, well, it's so close though. I can't quite see because the jetpack's in the way. But still, that was very, very close. Everything was going well. With those flares, Raccoon Man could not touch me. However, further up, I encountered a problem. So, things are going okay. Raccoon Man hasn't killed me yet. However, the flare button's getting a bit sticky, so I think it might be a bit slow to react the next time it tries to go after me. So hopefully that's not sealed. Oh, there's another one. Please, please, please. Yeah, so maybe it needs some work.
I've got to be honest, James. I actually prefer the jetpack from GTA San Andreas.
Really? What's different about it?
Well, for a start, it doesn't require your entire body to be in it. It's just like the physical backpack. And two, I don't know. It's just it looks too consumer. It doesn't look experimental enough. It should when it's a jetpack.
Yeah, I sort of agree with you. It's a little bit cold for what should be a really fun thing to use.
Exactly. Anyways, enough of jetpacks and flying things and explosions, because now we must come back to something a bit more grounded. Specifically, James's car exploding and my car sinking at the bottom of the sea. However, we fished my car out of the sea, and when we put James's car out, we decided to go and modify our cars to enter them into a hill climb race event. The start of the race was here at the CNT building in Vinewood Hills. It was promised to be a tough race, testing our cars to the limit. So, to hype it up, we thought we'd give you some slow motion walking action. I think that's enough of that. So, with the stage set, who would win? Oh, here we go! We're off! And the Shelly GT is faster off the line!
Oh, we're off. I like how he's got a bit of a head start on me because he's a little bit slower.
Oh, this is looking good for the Michele GT here. This is quite an elaborate course from what I've read. It's over 7 miles. Slow down? Oh, Jesus. Whoa, that was a bit tricky. He's right behind me. James Bray is right on my tail.
He is still maintaining the lead. Mostly because I think there's a lot of corners around here. Hopefully on the straight I can catch up. You know, like here. Be careful not to full throttle around the corners, otherwise I'm just going to go off.
Yeah, this thing is a bit unwieldy to control, if I'm honest. It's not uncontrollable, but it's fighting me. It's like it doesn't know if it wants to grip or not. It might want to grip, but then you don't know, and you kind of don't feel like you can take much of a risk. Well, that just might be me and my terrible driving.
He's just maintaining a healthy lead at the moment. Probably because of his superior handling, and his no longer awful speed and acceleration.
This is excellent. I think I'm playing some of these corners a bit too safe in the GT now. Come on, putting my foot down. I need more speed. Oh my god!
Just keep it slow. And push it down here. Slide over again. Ooh, spun out. That was bad. Oh, when I say that, I must spin out. Oh, now he's quite. He's had me quite a bit now.
I'm just trying to predict what this car's going to do next, and it's like really difficult. It doesn't respond well to pressure, but then again, neither do I. Oh, that was close to a total near spin out, and I can't see the tube wreck. Aha! I think I've lost James Bray, at least for the moment.
Okay, now it's not a proper climb into it. Bit of a... I need to start really looking ahead, because as you've seen, I'm not very good with round corners, especially in this car. So, just carefully, I think, and hope he makes a mistake, which he will do. He's ahead, he's got the momentum, he can play recklessly.
Nice. There was a bump there, I didn't want to go over it. I don't know how it would have reacted. See, the thing with Michele GT is I don't feel like I've sort of bonded with it at all. I don't understand it still. And if I had more time with it, I may understand it better. Oh god, that was... Oh no! That was a bad spin out. Oh, there's the tube wreck. He is catching me. I'm going to need more power.
Well, I'm a lot closer to him now. I think his bad driving up ahead has helped me a lot. But I am going to have to drive a bit better if I'm going to overtake him. However, I should not have been worried, since Andrew was having a few doubts about his car.
But the fact is his tube wreck. It's cheaper. In most ways, it's better. The only reason he's losing is because he's an incompetent fool who's driving it. Now, viewers, I've got to be honest, I do have a bit of a dilemma. Because I love the Tuber X so much. I kind of don't want to beat it, but I've also got to beat James Bray, obviously. Oh, what to do? I don't know what to do. But what can I do? I'm gonna... Oh, God, I'm gonna beat it.
But he soon thought of something.
Unless the finish line. Aha! Oh no! That was a bad crash! Oh, the car is barely responsive. It just full throttle forwards. Oh no! Oh dear God, no! The tube brakes crossed the line! Oh! What a sad...
After his crash, Andrew joined me to discuss the results.
Well then.
Well.
What can I say?
I don't know, what do you say?
The tube wreck has just won every challenge.
It has, it must be absolutely amazing.
It's absolutely staggering. I mean, I could have sworn you were going to beat me at the end of that. But then, the GT let me down badly.
It did. What happened? I didn't quite see.
I crashed.
Oh dear.
And with that, back to the studio. Well, surprisingly then, we can conclude that when it comes to classic sports car motoring, you can spend less, and it's good in the Tuber X case.
But hang on, you deliberately stopped at that race so I would win. Isn't that correct?
From a certain point of view, yes.
So then, yours basically did win that race then, so it's not like the Tuber X is better at everything.
Look, the Tuber X crossed the line first. That's what matters in a race.
Yeah, but you deliberately stopped before. Yours would have.
Well, I didn't deliberately stop. I deliberately crashed. It's entirely different.
Well, that crash involved stopping, so you indirectly deliberately stopped.
Let's be honest, the Tuber X won the 0 to 80.
I mean, that is true, but it's a drag race versus like an actual race, like actually using the car in like a racing setting. I think that's more important.
But we also have to consider you were driving the car. You are not particularly brilliant. I mean, I'm not great, but you're not brilliant.
That certainly is true.
So what we can conclude then is it doesn't matter which car you buy, it's essentially who's driving it.
Yes, I think that's the most important thing.
And on that interesting conclusion, it is time to end. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week for the finale. Goodbye.